My friends, if there's one passage in the Bible that makes us stop, tilt our heads, and feel uncomfortable, it is today's gospel from Luke. Jesus is uncompromising, laying out the non-negotiable terms of discipleship. If anyone comes to me without hating his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Hating my family? This sounds entirely contradictory to everything else Jesus taught, especially the command to love one's neighbor and honor one's parents. But this is not a command for emotional malice. This is hyperbole, a powerful literary tool Jesus uses to establish an absolute priority. In Aramaic, hating simply means loving less by comparison. Jesus is demanding that the love and commitment we owe him must be so immense that every other love in our lives, even the deepest human attachments to family, career, and self, must pale in comparison. They must look like hate next to our love for him. Discipleship is not a secondary hobby. It's not a weekend activity. It is the primary organizing principle of your entire life. This is why Jesus then uses two parables of calculation: the man building a tower and the king going to war. Both scenarios demand that the protagonist sits down first and calculates the cost. Jesus is saying, don't follow me on a whim. Don't let your commitment be impulsive or shallow. Sit down right now and calculate what you are willing to give up. Are you ready to see your life's comforts, goals, and even good, necessary relationships be secondary to my call? If you try to build the tower of faith without calculating the cost, you'll end up with a half-finished ruin, inviting scorn. If you try to wage the war against sin and temptation without sufficient spiritual resources, you will be crushed. This radical priority is the key to fulfilling the law. As St. Paul reminds us in the first reading, love does no evil to the neighbor. Hence, love is the fulfillment of the law. When we put Christ first, he reorders all our loves, healing them and purifying them so that we can truly love our neighbor, our spouse, children, and friends, not out of transactional self-interest, but out of the boundless, non-negotiable love we first received from him. Today, Jesus is asking us to finalize our commitment. Stop standing on the road. Sit down, count the cost, and answer the call to absolute discipleship. Amen.